Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Alexis here and this is How Diary. If this is your first time, please ensure to click on the subscribe button to subscribe, and if this is not your first time, thank you so much for sticking around. Okay, so in today's video I want to talk about low self-esteem, particularly the signs of low self-esteem. Now, it is one thing to have low self-esteem and it's another thing to know that you do or you're actually suffering from it, so let's just say I want to let you know that you have low self-esteem, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the signs so that when you see yourself doing some of these things, you know that, oh, I truly am suffering from low self-esteem, and then you get to kind of like make effort to promote yourself to high self-esteem. Okay, so it's not something new, it's something we know, something we've heard about, something we are familiar with, but it's not everyone that knows. Let's just share the signs and really talk to ourselves and know where we fall short so that we can actually work on it. Okay, so guys, let's get straight into the video. So let me just go straight into some of the things I put down here, and I'm just going to be listing them out and then we'll just talk about them very briefly. So first of all, people who have low self-esteem, they're very sensitive to criticism. So let's say number one is sensitivity to criticism, and then number two, social withdrawal, number three, irritation and hostility, number four, negative thoughts about themselves, and then number five, feeling of worthlessness, or they just feel undeserving, and then finally, fear of failure, like they're so scared of failing. So that's it. So let's start with number one, sensitivity to criticism. When I say sensitivity to criticism, it comes in two ways. Criticism comes in either positive or negative. So this people with low self-esteem are often very conscious of how people are going to kind of like look at them or judge them, so they are very much sensitive to criticism, especially the negative aspects. Even the positive aspects, when you want to render or shower praises on them, they don't know how to react. Like, should I smile too much so they don't think I'm smiling too much? Should I like kind of laugh, or so they don't think I'm laughing because I did something? It's so crazy how they look at themselves. So first of all, people with low self-esteem, they don't know how to react to praises. That's in the positive aspect of criticism. When you say, oh my god, you did this is great, I can't believe you did this, they're like, oh, like me, am I even, can I even, how am I going to, should I laugh, should I smile? Would they not think I'm smiling too much? Would they not think I'm being proud because I'm laughing? They don't know how to react to praises. Or should I say thank you? Won't he think, should I and then secondly, they only believe that their point of view is valid or legitimate if other people buy into it. Let's say we have 20 people in this house, in this building, and then I have a contrary view of what every other person is thinking. So for someone who has low self-esteem, I'm not going to air my view. I'm just going to keep it in. I'm going to suck it in, except I see that somebody else is going to buy into it, or somebody else likes it, or somebody else has said something about it, then I'm going to see. So it's like they don't want to say their own point of view because they feel other people are going to criticize them. So they are very sensitive to criticism. Number two, which is social withdrawal. People with low self-esteem tend to withdraw themselves socially. They don't get involved in some social activities because they are scared of being judged. They don't want to, oh, I don't think I can fit into this particular aspect of life. I don't think this aspect of life is good for me or is mine. I might just go and embarrass myself there. So they don't get involved in social activities. They withdraw socially. They don't go to parties that much because they don't want to be tagged the party type. Oh, he's now a sinner because he's going to a club. They don't want to, they don't get involved. They don't go to, like, they are just withdrawn socially. They don't get involved in political activities, social activities. Like, they just want to be in the cage. Like, let me just, oh no, I like my space. Like, I don't want, they're just like that. So that's the self-esteem. So it's not like it's it's a bad idea to, not wanting to get involved socially. But I think when you're over withdrawing yourself socially, then you're actually suffering from low self-esteem, because places or areas where you can air your view and actually touch lives or impact on people, you don't want to do it. You're withdrawing because you have low self-esteem. Number three is irritation and hostility. People who have low self-esteem, they are always irritated and they're very much hostile. When I mean hostile, they disrespect other people's opinion, not because those people's opinion doesn't matter, but because the way the value they place on themselves or on their own opinion. Like, okay, let me just put it this way. Now, if somebody says, it's like I made a state I make I let me say I make a statement right now, and I feel like, oh my god, it's an A statement, it's like on top of the world. Somebody with low self-esteem will actually rubbish it right there. Do you know why? Because that is exactly how they feel their own statement is going to be. So they always want to, try to make yours that way. So it's not like they don't know the value of whatever you're saying or what you're doing, but because of the same level or percentage of value they give to themselves, that's how much they want to give to others. So if they don't value their own self, they tend not to value other people. Like, they can just bring you down to earth because that's exactly how they see themselves. So if their life doesn't make sense to them, then obviously nobody else's will make sense. So they always want to make your life, rubbish your life, and try to make you feel like you are doing nothing, absolutely nothing. They try to make you feel like all these things you are not doing anything, because that's exactly how they feel of themselves. So the value they place on themselves is that value they place on other people. Let's look at negative thoughts towards themselves. It's very explanatory. Like, these guys feel they always have negative thoughts of themselves. They are pessimists. They never see anything good about themselves. Like, I can't do this, I can't. The words you always hear from them is can't, no, no, you know, work, no, I can't, I won't, like, they are not so sure of themselves. They can't even do, they feel they can't do anything for themselves or by themselves if it's not going to be dependent on somebody else or something. So these are people who have low self-esteem. They are always having negative thoughts about themselves. Like, if something good happens, they don't think they are the ones that do it, that did it. But if something bad happens, the first thing that comes to their mind is, I hope I'm not the one that actually did this. Like, why should you even be thinking like that? So they always think negative of themselves. They are real full-time pessimists. And then feeling of worthlessness, and they feel undeserving, is self-explanatory as well. They have this feeling that they are not worth anything, they can't amount to anything. So they are always, they're always in this shadow of, I can't do anything, I don't deserve anything. If something good even happens to them, they feel they don't deserve it. So they're always undeserving. Like, they feel undeserving, they feel worthless, they don't feel they can amount to anything, they don't feel they can actually do anything anything worth applauding, anything worth praising. So they don't feel they can actually do anything like that. So they're always feeling worthless and undeserving. And then the final one, which is fear of failure. People with low self-esteem fear change, because maybe by the time they tilt towards what they are used to or their usual routine, they might fail in the process. So they don't want to change. They don't want to change anything. They don't want to change any phenomenon. They just want to be like that, because by the time they change it, they might fail. So they are scared of failing. So they don't want to change. So if you tell them, do it this way, they are so used to this way because they feel this is the only way that they can, achieve something. So they don't want to try something else. So they don't want to change. So because they are scared that they are going to fail. Then they always feel guilty. Yeah, because whenever things go wrong or things go south, they feel guilty about it. So they are very, very scared of not failing. I don't know why. Okay, it's because they have low self-esteem, so they are scared of not failing. And yeah, they are scared of not failing. So that's a sign. These are the signs of people who have low self-esteem. So if you see yourself kind of like possessing any of this, dude, babe, you have low self-esteem. So we need to work towards getting ourselves out of the low self-esteem web. It's in, they choke me. So we need to work towards getting out of that, that web of low self-esteem, and maybe move a step further. Like, we need to gain more confidence of ourselves. So guys, if you're suffering from low self-esteem, I think you need to work on it. I think it's not a place to be. Like, it's not, it really sucks. Like it sucks because you're the only one dying in silence. Yes. And you think other people, you're trying to drag other people into it when other people are moving on a very fast lane. So it's more like you're the one dying in silence. So let's try. It's a gradual process. Let's try to work our way towards gaining more confidence of ourselves, building our self-worth, and placing more value on ourselves. So I really hope this video helps, and please, if you have anything to say, I might not have said it all, I might not have said it even small, so just let me know what you think in the comment section of this video, and I'll be really glad to have you grace my channel. Thank you so much guys for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Please ensure to click on the subscribe button, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Yes, which is what I just said right now. Subscribe, and then let me know what you think about this in the comment section of this video. Yeah, and please like and share if you feel the need to. I love you. Bye.